I'm here to see you, Nora.
Well, yes, hello. But...
I suppose you don't recognize me, do you?
No, I'm afraid I... Wait... Harry? Is that really you?
Yes, it's me.
God, I didn't even recognize you. I mean, but how could I? I mean, how you've changed, Harry.
Yes, I know. It's been 9 years, nearly 10, and it's Harriet now.
Has it been that long? I guess it must be. Well, why don't we sit down over here and be comfortable? Well, there. Now you look like your old self. It's just at first... Well, you have gotten a bit paler, Harry, and perhaps a bit thinner.
And older, Nora. Don't forget, much, much older.
Well, perhaps a bit older. But now, have you heard of the wonderful luck we've just had?
No, what?
Well, would you believe it? My husband has just been made head of the hospital.
Your husband? Oh, how lucky.
Yes, isn't it? I mean, being a general practitioner can be so uncertain, you know. Especially if one isn't prepared to touch a penis that isn't, well, quite nice. And Tom's very firm about that, and I'm absolutely with him. You can imagine how happy we are. It's just lovely having heaps of money and not having to worry about anything, don't you think?
Well, it must be lovely to have enough to cover one's needs anyway.
Oh, I don't mean just one's needs. I mean we have heaps and heaps of money.
Oh, Nora, when are you going to grow up? When we were at school together, you were a terrible little spendthrift, always buying things that you didn't even need.
Yes, Tom still says that. But Nora, isn't as silly as you think. Oh, there... I'm sorry, I've just been carried away. Now, you must tell me everything.
Well, after my wife divorced me, I started a little shop and a little act, anything to make ends meet. But these last few years have been just endless, without a moment's rest. But now that's all over with, because my mother's dead and she doesn't need me anymore. And my sons, they're all grown and have jobs and they can take care of themselves.
Oh, how relieved you must feel.
No, not relieved at all, just unspeakably empty. That's why I decided to come back here to our old hometown. I knew that here I could find some kind of work that could exercise and occupy my mind. If only I could find an office job of some kind.
Oh, God, Harriet, that would be dreadfully exhausting, and you look practically finished already. You know, I think it'd be much better if you just go away somewhere.
Oh, Nora, I don't have a hubby to pay for my holidays.
Well, don't be angry with me, Harry.
It's I, Nora, who should ask you not to be angry with me. That's the worst thing about this kind of situation. It makes one so bitter. One has no one to work for, yet one must continually be sponging on others for jobs. That's why when I heard about this luck of Tom's new job, can you imagine I was happy not so much on your account as on my own.
Well, how do you mean? Oh, I see. You think Tom might be able to do something for you.
Yes, I was thinking that.
He will too, Harriet. I'll see to it. I'll lead up to it so delicately, so delicately. I'll get him just in the right mood. Oh, Harriet, I do so want to help you.
It's so sweet of you to bother about me, especially when you know so little of the worries and hardships of life.
You don't think I've had to worry like the rest of you? I, too, have feared that my marriage would fail, but I did something about it, and I'm proud and happy to believe that I've saved it.
Oh, I don't doubt you, but what do you mean?
Shh. Suppose Tom should hear. No one should know, Harry. No one but you.
What is it?
Well, when Tom's been so busy these past few years trying to position himself at the hospital, and our sex life was down the drain to the point I was ready to die, I took a secret admirer.
Oh, Nora, how could you?
I told you I had to save our marriage.
Oh, I simply don't understand. Nora, do you need a condom?
I don't have to. I mean, when a girl's as pretty as I am. Anyway, it's too late.
Nora, you're crazy.
Well, the whole point, though, is that Tom mustn't know.
But won't he find out from the hospital?
No, Not yet. They've lost the test results the first time.
Who is this secret admirer? Do I know him? And you are going to take that test again. Oh, how can you want to know?
You're dying of curiosity now, aren't you, Harry? Of course I don't want to know. But Tom has this plan for both of us to take the test and for everyone in the hospital and in town to know the results. And I've got to find out what those test results are before he makes me take that test.
And you're never going to tell your husband about this?
Oh, God, no, what an idea. I mean, he's so frightfully strict about such matters. Besides, he's so proud about being a man. It would be so painful and humiliating for him to know. I mean, it would completely wreck our relationship, and this life we've built together would no longer exist.
Will you never tell him? Perhaps I better leave. I see you have a visitor.
Oh, no, don't go. It won't be for me. It'll be someone for Tom.
Are you sure?